Hello, welcome to Hanging on Monday Nights. We got Howie back.
Hello.
Howie's here. So
Yeah.
Howie's getting his feet wet tonight and he's going to hang with us. Of course, we've got, I don't know, the gangster, Eric from Woolben, Mass.
Yo.
Yo. He's calling himself K-Dog, but that's Kevin.
Or K-Tel. Oh, he went back to K-Dog.
I switched it back.
I like K-Tel. That's
I do too. Yeah.
Of course, we got Boston John and Pastor Jay.
Okay.
So, okay, we talked about this last night, and I thought Eric was going to piss himself. So I'm going to throw this. I'm going to throw this out here and just see if anybody but John, because John was there, and Eric, besides you guys, talking about those song requests that you get that it's not the name of the song, and you have to do the puzzle to figure out what song they're really looking for.
Yep.
I thought of one the other night when I was driving, and it was one of the weirdest ones I ever got. Somebody came up to me and said, "Play the Baby Bird song." Anybody want to take a guess at what the Baby Bird song is?
I can't say, but I
can't
know.
say.
When I heard it, I thought it was the everybody knows about the bird does word.
You would
That's
think
what I thought.
Surfing Bird, yeah,
Yeah,
Surfing Bird,
that could be it. Yeah, but
or maybe Jay's googling it. Maybe
Could have been Chicken Dance.
Chicken Dance, The Bird by the Time. And I'm naming these off. No, the Baby Bird song. Every DJ has it. You have to have the Baby Bird song.
isn't the Chicken Dance though? Isn't the real name of it the Birdie song or something like that? Yeah,
Dance Little Bird, I think, or something
like that. Right? But that's not the answer. No,
It's not the answer.
no. Well, not your answer.
So I'm going through all these possible bird songs I can think of. I'm like down to I'm like a bird. I'm like trying to think of everything.
Yeah.
No, every DJ has it. Bird, Baby Bird.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno.
Bird,
Yeah.
baby,
This
bird.
chick thought they were saying bird, baby, bird.
People
Disco
hear what they
Inferno.
want to hear. Apple bottom jeans.
Lori made a comment, said Rockin' Robin, maybe.
It was Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. She misheard it as bird, baby, bird.
Bird, baby, bird.
I still get apple bottom jeans.
We said
Well,
last night,
that's-
the Crisco Inferno. Yeah.
Yeah, Crisco Inferno. Yeah, we're frying chicken.
Oh, we were laughing at that last night when he said that. The Crisco. John could be quick. He was. He was
They
right on
really
that,
got a kick out of that last night.
Yeah.
We all have the apple bottom jeans or
Yeah.
some of the other weird ones that they ask for. I mean,
Last
they're not
year,
the
Johnny
title.
doesn't live on the. Johnny doesn't
live on the block. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Bon Jovi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what I get a lot is the Journey. Don't stop believing, but they'll say, "You got just a small town girl."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but she's in my trunk.
Of your Lincoln, along with four other fools.
She's not alone.
Crossed your path.
Yeah.
And she ain't that small anymore.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
No, that was funny. But yeah, there's a bunch of them that I get.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and they look at you like, "Are you insane?" Every DJ has this song. You're like, okay, well, what are they really asking for?
Right.
And you can dismiss them, or you can try to be a detective and figure it out.
Say, I hate those people because they make me think. I'm not there to think. Okay?
I want to dial it in.
That's work.
Or
As much as we hate this, you could just
Yeah.
say, do you have it in your playlist, the correct name of it? You could show me. But then we're kind of opening ourselves up to this thing, which we hate, is like, play this now.
Yeah.
a lot
So
of
they start
people,
scrolling and pick. Oh, play that one.
John and I were talking about that recently. I hate that because I'm so farsighted that when a phone is in my face, I can't read it.
Yeah.
But John can. You can
I'm
read it.
super close. Yeah.
Yeah. When they do
Just
that,
hand it to me, and then they don't want to hand it to you. I'm like, well, forget you then, because I need the phone. I need to look at it right here.
right.
Yeah.
Closer. I'm like, no, further.
And then they're showing me a phone that's like 20% bright. And I'm like, hey, turn the brightness up, will you? I can't see it,
Right. Make believe I'm scanning a QR code on your phone. Turn it up. Light it up a little bit for
Oh,
us.
it's crazy. Nothing aggravates me more. Here, play this.
Well, some don't even have lyrics. They start trying to sing you the song on top of the song that's already playing in the room. And now you got to tune that song out and hear the la-las and babas that they're trying to sing to you. That's just makes
And
it.
they're all off. Yeah.
And they're all off.
And they always want to come up with that request right when you're getting ready to transition.
Right.
Right at the wrong times. Like, can you do it at the beginning of the song that I just started?
Yeah. Your finger's on the play button for the next song. Can you play this next? No. Sorry. Hit play after this one.
Yeah, when I was active, I would always get, for some reason, people seem to pick the words of the chorus and think that's the name of the song.
It makes sense. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a shot in
yeah.
the dark.
I think in most cases that is the title, right? The chorus, and in most cases,
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the time it is, but
but
sometimes
a lot
it's
of
totally
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Unless you're Yes or Led Zeppelin or something, because they
Yeah.
tend to not
But when
do
they're
that.
when they've got misunderstood lyrics anyway, and then they try to ask for it, and then they give you the artist that is totally not the artist.
That's another show in itself.
Oh, yeah.
They,
Then they get mad at you.
Yeah.
It's like, another one, Bites the Dust by Metallica. It's like, isn't that Queen? No, it's Metallica. Or,
No.
okay, I'll play that version.
Is that
How
your
about
final
that?
answer? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll rename it Metallica.
The
if
problem
you want.
today, though, is that's a real thing. Like 15, 20 years ago, here's the CD. This is the song.
Uh-huh.
This guy didn't do it. But now it's like, I've argued with people going, Tim McGraw never did that. And then you suddenly go online and Spotify's got it, Tidal's got it. It's like, well, when the hell did this come out?
It's
Right.
never released.
You
It
know,
might be
but-
Spotify only.
Well,
or one of
sometimes
those
it
deals.
was. The weird one, I remember, I think it was 94. All for One had a hit with I Swear, and so did John Michael Montgomery. It
Yes.
was the same
Yeah,
song at
it
the
went
same
country.
time.
Right. Yeah.
One was country. It was just like, I don't know who wrote it, somebody who just writes songs. He bought it and they bought it, and you never knew what version you were supposed to play. So.
That happened a couple times too. I got to think because there's another example of that.
Lots.
Some take off and
Yeah,
others
yeah.
don't, like Fast Car. We had Tracy Chapman.
Yeah.
And then you have the country.
The
Yeah.
Luke
That one
Combs.
took off.
Mhm.
Other ones
And he actually did a good job on that.
But there was nothing wrong with her version.
yeah.
Well, he brought her out on the Country Music Awards, I think it was.
Yeah.
She ended up singing like a verse and the chorus. And even the fans that were there were like, geez, dude, she hasn't performed in like 20 years. That's really all you give her is the verse and chorus. Like you couldn't have her sing half the song.
Yeah.
Because as good as his might be, it's not Tracy Chapman good.
No.
Mhm.
She,
I mean,
she,
I think
she
he'd
nailed
be
that.
the first to admit, like, my dad played this in the car with me. It's not a matter of I think I can out sing her.
The music is absolutely, I mean, it seems identical. Not that I've listened to his version over and over again, but it doesn't sound like he changed much.
Well, I'm sure he
Yeah.
paid quite heavily for the rights to cover it too. So
Something.
I don't think
she's
even-
eating well this year.
Well, it's
Even
it's
changed.
not. It doesn't seem to be uncommon that legacy acts and even newer acts are covering other songs. I saw a very interesting one the other day that covered "Comfortably Numb," and it was LL Cool J. Was it? I think he's a TV actor now, and he actually got the blessing of David Gilmour and Roger Waters, and he changed the lyrics to make it timely for today. Look, we got to get together, or divided nation. It's just not gonna work the way things are now. But it was really, really interesting. But it was, I mean, just to hear this rapper, it was kind of like '90s rap, where it wasn't about money and chains. It was like he really had a message in there. It was really good.
They did that before with an act called Rosebud. Rosebud, back in the 70s, did a disco version of Have a Cigar by Pink Floyd. I remember that. And I heard that version more than I heard the Pink Floyd version. And it took me a minute to figure out, I guess it's the Pink Floyd song. I like the Rosebud Have a Cigar. It's a cool song.
Yeah, I like it too.
Very different.
I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of redo certain bands. It's like,
Well, come on.
Floyd's one of those
We've
bands.
done this before. It depends.
No, I know we have, but I just think certain tracks, like I
Some
get
stuff
it.
you leave alone.
Yeah, to me, that's
I get that.
I would think Floyd is one of them. That's pushing
Yeah,
it,
to
really.
me
I mean,
it
if you're
is.
not David Gilmour,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be playing Pink Floyd. But
No.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, David Gilmour played guitar on that rap track. He actually played. He was in England. He played it in the studio, and boom, transferred the files to New York, and that's how they put that song together.
nice.
But then again,
Well,
there's some songs like "Hurt," right, from Trent Reznor. When Johnny Cash did it, even Trent said, "That's his song now. It's not
Yeah.
mine anymore." And it was so good.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Jay
Chris
likes.
Cornell said the same thing when they did Rusty Cage. That's the magic of Rick Rubin. It's like even Chris Cornell said I wish I wrote it that way that Johnny Cash performed it because
Mhm.
that's not my song now. It's just
Yeah.
different,
Mhm.
the interpretation.
Well, Jay likes the No Doubt version of "It's My Life."
Yeah,
version.
because it's as close. It's that example I always use as far as, hey, check it out. If you're going to do a cover, make it your own so nobody knows it, aka Jimi Hendrix All Along the Watchtower,
Mhm.
or do it identical.
Which was written by Bob Dylan.
Yeah,
And then,
or just do the No Doubt version where they really just stick to the original and they do a great job of it.
well, I think it's different. But Weezer did Africa, and I couldn't figure out why. I still don't know why.
What's funny is, and I'm not alone because I get this a lot, when people request Africa from me, they'll say adamantly either just the Weezer version or do not, and it's probably 80-20, do not play the Weezer version.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I don't know why they covered it either. But
that
River
was
Cuomo's a weird bird anyway.
Well, you got Disturbed that did Sound of Silence too, and I was like,
Yeah.
You know what? Paul Simon likes that. I heard him on Howard Stern, and Howard Stern asked him about it, and he goes, "Yeah, I've heard it. I really do like that. They did a good job." I mean, they did. They did a fantastic
They
job.
really did. Yeah.
Didn't they do a modern version of the "We Didn't Start the Fire" that Billy Joel did? A group
did they?
current.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
But I thought it was by a rock. I can't remember who it was, but I heard it, and it's like, oh,
Sounds familiar. You're
There
right.
is a new pop rock group that did cover it.
yeah.
I'd like to hear that later if somebody can dig it up.
That's all
after.
modernized with all modern references. They just changed Billy Joel's lyrics out
I can't
to
remember what the group was.
2023.
But
That's
I-
like an All American Rejects or Fall Out Boy or one of those groups or something like that.
You're not thinking about "Boys of Summer" by Atari, are you?
No, I've heard what he's talking about. It didn't do anything,
yeah,
but I've heard it. And it's more modern stuff, because I think, Billy Joel took it up to whatever year he did that, 87, 88.
Yeah, that was.
And whatever the new one is taking it up from that year to
I
current.
think
It's like a year or two old, 3 maybe.
it might have been someone wanted to do it as karaoke, but I'll have to, because I was thinking, man, I would try that one.
The one that they turned Jay on to that I really like and Jay really likes now too. Todd Rundgren did a song called "Can We Still Be Friends?"
Yes.
Robert Palmer redid it, and it's
he does a great job.
jaw-droppingly good.
Yeah, really good job.
So sometimes the covers are really good.
Really, really good job.
Sometimes not so much.
Yeah.
What's the point of that?
Yeah, it's a slippery slope sometimes. I think it's all in what the intention is. If it's to better the track, great. If it's to take an artistic approach and make it your own, great. But if it's just like they had a big hit with this, let's copy it. It's England Dan and John Ford Coley. I mean, covering
What do
Todd
they cover?
Rundgren again.
What do they cover? Which one was? Love is the answer.
Love is the answer, yeah. And they do a great job of it. But it's made from that whole, here's just a great song.
Yeah. Well, they did a nice job with it.
Yeah, I thought they did too. There was something the other day I heard about that was a cover that I didn't realize was a cover.
There's
I'll
a
think
lot
of
of songs out there.
that, and the fact that I've now fallen into a hole, on and off topic, with Kim. I think her name is Kim Lexi.
Okay.
She is a music industry manager slash influencer slash expert, and she's 31.
Okay.
Okay.
And
I think you can call yourself an expert. You have to be called an expert. You
well, she
can't
manages her husband.
badge yourself. Okay.
She's not calling herself an expert. She's actually got stuff behind it. She's a mover shaker in music, but she manages her husband, Stephen Bishop.
So it's not his granddaughter?
It's his wife,
Okay. No.
and he just turned
spring
71.
autumn relationship there. Yeah.
Good for him.
But she said she's always preaching the whole publishing and writing and make sure you're getting paid and make sure you've got your rights and make sure you've got your credits. She said American Idol just sent them a letter because she manages Steven's career. So they wanted to use On and On for 2 years on commercials, on the show, singing, different contestants, the whole 9 yards. And American Idol, another reason that I hate those idiots, they offered Stephen Bishop for the 2 years of using his song in advertisement, making all the credit, $500.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a very low opening bid.
And she was commenting, she goes, one of my clients I manage has a major band on tour this year that's covering one of his songs. And for the 12-month period of 2024, from just the rights to the band to perform the song live, her client picked up $180,000.
Wow.
So I think 500's a little low.
A little bit.
Just a
think?
little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But yeah, I'll send you guys the link at some point.
Wow.
You start watching her, and within 2 minutes, you're like, where did the last hour go? Why do I know so much about the music industry?
Now I
that
know
I do?
how old Stephen Bishop is. He's obviously older than I am.
He's
Stephen Bishop's going to be
71.
70. Yeah.
He's 71. Well,
Yeah.
that was the thing. I'm like watching it, and I'm like,
Could be his granddaughter. That's creepy.
Yeah.
great granddaughter, maybe.
At 31 years old, it could totally be his granddaughter and it wouldn't be weird.
No. And you see them together, and it looks like it's granddaughter.
Yeah.
But they seem to care for each other, and they've been married for 4 years.
Of course, it's kind of the same thing with Blanca and I. They think I'm her son or something.
I don't think you've got a 40-year spread in either direction there.
Uh-huh.
I think it's
I think
my
you're
daughter.
okay in that
Yeah,
respect.
probably.
Yeah, I think you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we can do that unless our name's on an album cover. I don't think we get that kind of pull.
Yeah,
I don't-
no,
yeah.
I think you gotta, yeah. And I didn't think
musicians think different than I do because
I
I'd have
guess
to
so.
talk to her and that would drive me nuts. But that's me. Yeah.
well, I mean, it's enough to be married, and then oh, by the way, honey, manage my career.
Right. Right.
That's
Hey,
more
by the way, that's
boss.
Aretha Franklin. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 20 years older than your parents. How's that for you?
Hey, we're gonna go see a movie that came out before you were born called Animal House. The girl was born in 93.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's weird. That's weird.
Yeah, it is very weird, but she's very intelligent about stuff.
All right.
so-
Not smart. Well, not smart enough to marry somebody younger than 71 years old. But hey,
Well, I don't understand it myself.
I don't either. And I hope he lives to be 105.
And she'll be
I'm
40.
just saying.
She'll still be younger than all of us. It's fucking crazy. I tell you, it's absolutely
Well, there
crazy.
goes the PG rating right there.
Sorry, everybody.
That's okay. That's okay.
Foreshadowing, I said it's foreshadowingly crazy.
We'll put a fork in it. We're getting Howie warmed up on a show here, so we'll put a fork in it. We had no topic. We were just bouncing stuff around and hanging
Good
out.
to see you again, Howie.
I appreciate you guys having me back.
Good
it
show,
was just I just got lucky, and they let me out of jail for the holidays and said I could stay out. So
Gotta love it.
You got a
Yeah.
weekend pass.
He'll be back in by New Year's.
thanks, Brian.
He'll be back in.
Christmas in the drunk tank. Wasn't that like a Pogue song or something?
I was gonna say, the Dirty
Pixies,
City.
Pogues, or one of them.
Yeah.
Show everybody your ankle bracelet because they're not going to believe it. Come on.